And
You became Arkansas' first 100-meter NCAA champion, and you set a school record of 10.06 seconds. How well would you say your transition from high school to junior college to Arkansas University was for you?
it was a little bit. It was difficult as in a sense of leaving home. That was the first step. So I had a rough time leaving home, and I had to take a chance on leaving home because I think my parents wanted me to go to Wallace State because it was Alabama that's closer to Kentucky than Kansas is. Kansas is, I don't know how many miles away, an hour it takes to get there, but Alabama was maybe 5-6 hours away.
Yeah.
So that was a struggle, me wanting to go to Kansas because they were known for winning championships versus being close by so I can be close home to my daughter. So that was a struggle, but the transition part, once I got to college, it wasn't easy because it was a tough school. Barton County Community College, they used to have all the killers, all the kids that were super talented, but were lazy in the classroom, went to this school. They're going to work their butt off on the track, but in the classroom you're going to get a lot of C's in the classroom. And when I got there, I wasn't nearly the fastest on the team. I was one of the slowest members on the team. And I remember I was talking to a girl on the track team, and I'm looking at all these guys, and everybody's faster than me. I'm listening to everybody talk about their times, and I said, I'm talking to her, and I was like, I'm going to be the fastest on this team. And she looked at me like I was crazy because we had people from Jersey, Texas, Omar Brown, Veronica Campbell, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was people who are already Olympians, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, but that's how I felt, you know what I mean? So once I think we had a time trial, and I ran a decent time in the 300. I think we had a 300 time trial or a 45-second run. So a lot of people didn't know, like, I only ran 49 seconds in high school, but in Kentucky, that's good. Yeah. It's like real good, like 49.7, I don't remember. But it's real good because it snows at home. We don't have no indoor season. We don't have any of this stuff. We have to train in the hallways in high school. So that's pretty good from where I'm from. So I think we had a 300-meter time trial, and my coach seen me run the 300, and I was, or the 45-second run, whichever one it was, I was kind of with the quarter milers. Mm-hmm. But then when I did the 30-meter fly or whatever that was, with the 100-meter runners. So I think he seen a range of talent, and he had pulled me to the side, and it was one of those things where he knew I only ran 10.46 in high school. He felt I had a lot more left in the tank, and he just said, hey, man, he was like, you have a gift. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still slowest. I'm probably 5th, 6th on the team out of everyone else. And he was kind of like, hey, man, you have a gift. And I wanted to get somewhere. I wanted to be able to take care of my family. I wanted to get somewhere. So listening to those people tell me, what to do. And, hey, Tyson, I know school is not your thing. I need you to go to class. I need you to sit in the front. I need you to listen. I'm getting guidance from my coach and so forth. And he made that process easier going from Barton County to University of Arkansas. And it definitely got tougher at the University of Arkansas because now you really have the parties. You really have the women. You have the games. You have, you name it. You just have freedom. I have my own apartment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's coming to your apartment making you go to class at University of Arkansas. But when I was in junior college, the coach can come down and he can stay on campus or stay right around the corner. He'd come down there, knock on your door, and where you at? Make you run laps, all type of stuff. So it was a little bit more difficult because you had more freedom, but I still, had a goal to reach and wanted to reach my full potential. So I still was able to stay on track even with all the distractions at the University of Arkansas. And it wasn't distraction like in a bad way. It was just more freedom, if that makes sense. So once I was in, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Oh, in Kansas, when I was in Kansas, we were in the middle of like the woods. I mean, you had to catch a ride to Walmart. No one had cars. No one had bikes. No one had anything really. It was just your own campus. That's it. You know what I mean? And you eat lunch, breakfast, dinner, and you're there. But then once I went to Arkansas, it was just way more freedom and so forth.
Sometimes people don't realize that in order to make it in life, Tyson, especially if you come from a background where your parents are not rich, that you have to purpose in your heart and your mind that you are going to do something and be good at it. Because if you told someone now that you were not the fastest on the Barton County track team, they would say, get out of here, Tyson. It cannot be true. How could you be the second fastest man in the world? And, did you believe in yourself then, or did it was an over a period of time that you started to believe in yourself, and the more you believe in yourself, the more you started putting in the work? What was it?
It was a little bit of both. I believed in myself, but working hard and wanting to be the best was my desire. And that helped me a lot, knowing I had a goal, I had other people I could, try to outwork, if that makes sense. So that part came to me like trying to outwork the guys who were better than me, who had more opportunities than me, who had better conditions, who had, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what played in my favor, because some of the guys were sophomores. I was a freshman. They were kind of on the high horse. They wanted you to respect them. We're a sophomore. Y'all are fresh meat. Y'all blah, blah, blah. You had so much testosterone around there. And like you say, I'm kind of quiet, kind of cool. I just kind of say to myself, I was real quiet in college. And I kid you not, man, I just used all that for motivation to just drive myself. I probably missed maybe one practice, maybe, if it wasn't no injuries or nothing, maybe one practice. I think I overslept, or I don't remember what happened. Something happened. The coach comes down to the room, you miss practice, you got to roll the whole soccer field, or you have to take a medicine ball and do stadiums. And I think that's what I had to do. I can't remember, but it was like painful. You know what I mean? And I didn't miss practice. I didn't miss no more practices after that. But that's what it was, man. I was motivated, being the underdog, and just continue to try to work hard.